Are you in a Rays jersey, Sam?
I am. First game of pre-season, and it's not gone well.
The last Rays game I went to, there was a streaker,
Right.
and I learned that security's trained to carry streakers a certain way to avoid touching. They just
Oh,
get like everybody takes a limb, so the streaker's like just hanging like this. That way, nobody's like bodied up with a naked person. It's a naked person,
oh.
95%
Is
of
it
the time.
for security or
Yeah,
five?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
How many limbs are we counting here?
I think definitely four.
Universally speaking, winning the long run.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Universally Speaking podcast. And this week we've got a full house again. The full gang are back together with Danielle, yes, both doing the same hand emoji symbols there, Kenny and Sam. Kenny, Sam, Cassie, and Danielle, how are we all?
We're good. We're good.
Great.
Great.
Kenny, have you got a prop?
I sure do. Actually was debating between two props, both for the same location. How fitting for this week's episode. Ooh.
That's
What
cool.
is it for the audio
Yes.
listeners, Kenny?
Oh, yes, it is a Diagon Alley sign. So I am really, really happy to have this. It's pretty long, honestly. And then I was debating between that and a Diagon Alley cup. So in case you didn't know where my list is going today, kind of
Giving
giving
nothing
it
away.
but to throw off the listeners even further, I do have a Hogsmeade shirt on. So
Ooh, throwing
You
everyone
know
off,
what?
Kenny. Sam, I can see you digging around for a prop.
I have props.
Oh, sorry. Anyone else got a prop? Sam,
Yeah.
Danielle, anyone?
So I went tune based today. What's the matter with you? And then this is from eBay because we know that Universal doesn't sell Toon Lagoon merch. Last year I was in the middle of North Dakota. I was in Fargo, North Dakota, and I found this Chili Willy cup. And I was it's cold right now in my house, not outside. And I rescued, it's gorgeous. I might send y'all a photo of all of it, but I'm not going to stand up. But this gorgeous tapestry blanket for the listeners. It's Woody Woodpecker celebrating Christmas. I was at a thrift market, and I heard somebody talking about turning into a poncho, and I go, I didn't need this blanket, and I go, absolutely not, and I go and slap my money down, and I rescue this blanket, and then this is the Chili Willy I got for Christmas for my boyfriend. Yeah, so I was like, I gotta represent today, but yeah, the
Those are
Chili Willy's
cool.
here. None from Universal directly, but there we go.
I love
Sam, what have you got?
I was kind of hoping Cassie was going to follow that, to be honest, rather than me. But
I don't think Cassie does props.
I've gone for a free prop this time round, and it's nothing to do with the fact it's all I could find in my drawer next to me. But I've got a guitar pick that was free. It's going to be blurry. From the Hard Rock Hotel. So if you go to the lobby of the Hard Rock Hotel, they give you a handful of these. So they are old room key cards. There we go. And they have a little device that will cut them into a guitar picks. So yeah, I've got about 10, 15 different ones of these. So all the different designs from the hotel room keys. Yeah, a little free souvenir. So you don't have to be staying there, but if you're ever near, call in at reception and ask.
That's so
Oh,
cool.
gosh, it's
There you
incredible.
go. Cassie, have you got anything or not? I don't want to leave you out and not ask you.
I always wear my props. I have 1,000 props, but a lot of the time I like to wear what we're talking about. I have a toothless shirt on today.
Yeah,
Very nice.
gorgeous.
That is nice.
I love it. A friend of mine made it, and my friend wore the Light Fury one when we went to Burke. I posted a picture of us the other day. So yeah, maybe where I'm gonna have to fight Sam for the spot for this one today, but
I
It's
was
going to
gonna
be an
say-
interesting order.
I was gonna say Cassie doesn't have props; she has outfits, and
I have
they land
outfits
every time. Yeah,
headbands, shirts, yeah.
To be fair, Dan, I think you've got everything. Like every base of merch possibly covered.
I do.
Outfit, yeah. Blankets, yeah. Drinkware, yeah.
Oh yeah, everyone's got it today. I like the vibes.
inspired by Kenny.
And
Yeah.
Jay's there with his
I'll
pen.
support you
I was going to say,
1,000%.
I've technically got something. I've got an Endless Summer pen.
Yeah.
Go free prop.
And I've
Oh,
also
that's
got
nice.
an Aventura. You can't see that. Aventura notepad.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice,
There you go.
I'll
nice.
join you with a blurry Cabana Beer one.
Yes.
I can
Ooh.
tell with the
Ooh.
phone.
Yep.
Or
Those
a
are cool.
Stellanova one, which there you go.
Goes to grab Helios one. No.
Golden paper.
Mic drop. Right, let's get started then. So this week we are doing another draft, as you might have heard already. This time we're doing it on lands / worlds / areas of the resort, all kind of mixed in. And there's around 20 to pick from, give or take a few. So we're all going to end up with 4 each at the end, and I guess we'll kind of see who we think has got the best list at the end. And obviously, everyone listening and watching can make your own mind up as well. Kenny, I think on our last draft, did we agree that yours was the best on the ride
Yes.
elements one? Yes.
I think so. Yeah. I won the last one.
Didn't forget
the
that,
most
did you?
well-rounded list.
Well
It was
rounded,
good.
yeah. Right, so first things first, let's establish the order of the draft. Sam, I know this is your favourite part. I've got
My
the
favourite
classic.
bit is when everyone gets confused about 6 times over as who's next.
I'm gonna write it down this time so I don't miss it. I don't miss it because last time I got really fucking
It's
confused.
because everybody talks during everybody's turn, so then you just
Yeah.
forget who started the talking.
I'm gonna put big 1, big 2. So hopefully this time I've got it.
For
Yeah, got
full
the classic.
transparency, how are you doing the draft order for the listeners?
Same as last time.
Oh, okay, cool.
The Wheel of Names.
Yes.
If anyone listening, wheelofnames.com if you want to sponsor us. You just never know. You never know. So first pick, big one, is going to be.
I
She's just going to hold on. Kenny is getting first pick. You happy with that, Kenny?
crosses out stuff on my list.
So, I'm guessing
No.
so.
And Kenny has the best list again.
End of the episode. Kenny's won again. And in the 2 spot is going to be
Thank God.
Cassie, I think.
Right, well, we know where Burke's going then.
Cassie, I think
Maybe
you were
soon.
Cassie. You were last time, weren't you?
I
So
was,
this is
yeah.
better for you. Better for you. In the 3 spot, we have got. Sorry about the glare. Ooh, nearly Sam, but it's just teetered over into Danielle. And last but not least, the 2 Brits left standing.
Oh.
Oh,
I'd rather take the 5 spot. Get the double
At
pick. but-
least you get 2 in a row, don't you? So
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
so
might be okay.
I have claimed the 4 spot, and Sam will get the double pick in the first round in 5th place. So it'll be Kenny, Cassie, Danielle, myself, and Sam. I've got it locked in. Don't worry, guys, I've got it. I probably will fuck up again, no doubt. Without further ado, then, Kenny, what is your number 1 pick?
well, you guys think you know what it's gonna be. You think you know what it's gonna be, but it's gonna be New York.
No way.
God.
I was
Because
not
I
expecting that.
didn't want anyone else to have it. I am so excited. I was
I think you
like,
could have
yes,
left that a few rounds, Kenny. To be honest, I don't think you were. I think you were pretty safe in the first round. I think you could have let it
really?
go.
You thought I was safe on
I
that
don't
one?
want to speak. I don't want to speak for everyone else, but I don't know.
Are you kidding?
You
Outside
take
of
it,
the
Kenny.
Potterlands, that's like the best one. It's the most like complete land, like in all of Universal Orlando.
I am flabbergasted at this pick, but that's fine. It benefits me.
Should have
I'm not
taken
worried.
Burke. Should have taken Burke just for the banter.
Kenny, I've got San Francisco really high up on my list as well. So if you want that one next, that might be a good one. Before someone else
Oh.
steals it.
Boy.
All right, okay,
Okay.
so let me run
Kenny-
down New York for you, Kate.
I was gonna say, why New
has
York?
Revenge of the Mummy, S tier. We've got Fallon. We've got Transformers. We've got Blues Brothers. We've got, and it's the epicenter of the whole resort. Like everything that good happens from New York.
Yeah.
Camped out watching the parades. Okay. Nice little scare zone. Yeah. Auntie Anne's pretzels. Let's go.
Häagen-Dazs, you know.
Starbucks. Don't
Yeah.
forget.
Well, yeah, it's got it all.
You can watch the mirror of Sensational.
Yeah. Well, not if you're me. But yeah.
Not Cassie.
One day, Cassie. One day.
One day. Kenny, I had New York pretty high on my list, but I'm shocked that you took that first.
I couldn't wait to take it. I'm like, okay, I
Yeah.
gotta have it.
I'm very surprised, Kenny. I think we're all a bit surprised. It was on my list, but
Yeah.
at the
Hey, we
bottom
gotta
of my
keep things
list.
interesting, right?
To be
Come on.
fair,
You
everything's
could have
on my
taken
list.
Burke. That would have been
Yeah.
funnier, Kenny, if you just said Burke and then everyone's like, oh, fuck's sake.
Okay, and then get this. So when Hollywood Drift opens, think about the ride lineup for just that one area of a park. Like, is
Yeah.
there any other area that like matches it?
Mm-mm.
I
No.
mean, it hasn't got a lot of competition, if we're being honest, in studios, Kenny.
I mean, I'm talking about resort wide. I mean, name another area of a park that has like
Yeah.
it's just that complete. Like entertainment, rides, like everything.
Um,
Food.
yeah, the food. Oh, Finnegan's. I literally almost like forgot. Like Finnegan's was rip
We'll
over
be there.
there.
We'll be back.
Yeah, it'll be
It's
back.
not actually Rip. It's coming back.
Rip for now.
Semi-Rip.
Yeah.
Finished.
Yeah, that's a good pick, Kenny.
Cassie, that might make things a little bit easier for yourself then, potentially. What's your number one pick?
Y'all are totally going to be surprised by me too. I know I just said I was going to fight Sam, but there is somewhere I love much more. And it's actually Port of Entry because of the vibes and the music. And that is like the start of my Universal vacation. You know what I mean? Like at the gates hearing it, it just, the music is just so good. And I love all the shops right there. And I think, again, that just comes to a place of nostalgia. I always use that word, but I have Port of Entry as my number one.
I'm a bit surprised at that as well, to be honest.
I feel like
Yeah,
my
I went
first
back-
pick. This is crazy.
No.
I can't help it. I just love it so much. If I don't have enough fun and I haven't experienced Burke 100 times yet, whereas Port of Entry is just constant for me. So
And nostalgia.
Yeah.
I'm sure Sam's very unhappy about you taking that. 'Cause I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. I don't know. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I imagine that Sam, that was pretty high on your list.
Yeah, I had that one at number 4, so that may well have been my first pick, depending how things went. But
Okay,
good shout.
Danielle, you've got free reign, I think, to
I
claim
know.
your.
I am beaming. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what I considered was I wanted vibes. I wanted to clearly picture where I was able to sit if I was hanging out in the this land or area. And then I was thinking about if I could eat. I wanted to make sure there was all of that for me and good ambiance, like characters or shows or music, what's going on. And so I went with Hogsmeade for my first pick. I think that it's a good place to kind of take it all in. And that's, I mean, you talk about that's where Port of Entry is where you enter, but like Hogsmeade is where I fell in love with Universal. So if I'm hanging out somewhere, I do recognize that the downer is the crowds, but in my I can hang out in the back of Hogshead and Three Broomsticks and soak in the ambiance and my beer back there.
Is it Hogshead you got last year with me, Danielle? Hogs
The
Brew?
beer?
Yeah.
Hogshead, yeah.
The
with
Hogshead, that's it, yeah.
Yeah, I love the Deathly Hallows beer where they like make it look like the book cover is so beautiful. Yeah.
Very nice, very nice.
I
Well,
think that was predictable. Sorry,
no,
everybody
I
else
mean,
was a wow
I still think
factor.
all 3 picks have been not kind of the. I mean, Hogsmeade is a heavy hitter. Well, it is a big hitter, obviously it is, but I
I
wouldn't.
sorry, Jay. I was also like thinking because I didn't know how we were factoring in attractions. I did
Mhm.
all of this and then remembered Hagrid's was there. So that's how little I was thinking about the attractions.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I could potentially go down a similar route to Kenny and take my favorite area in one of the parks, but I don't think anyone else is going to take it. So I might take a gamble and take something a bit more controversial that would piss some of you off potentially to make it more interesting anyway. So I think I'm still talking quite a few at the top. I'm not going to go with what you think, Sam, because I'm not going to. It's up there, but it's not going to be my number one pick. I think I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with Jurassic Park. I'm going to take that off the board. I mean, the theming speaks for itself. It's incredible. Despite what some people say, like you may have seen a comment I received recently on the old silly app that is TikTok. Someone saying that they butchered it. They butchered Jurassic Park, which I just people are idiots. People are idiots. We know that. But yeah, you actually feel like you're walking through Jurassic Park. We've said it a million times. Obviously the massive gates, the music kind of blending in as you walk into the area. The way it seamlessly just transitions into the music, increasing in volume levels as you walk through. It's all perfect. And yeah, I'm taking Jurassic Park off the board.
Good one.
I feel like I know which one you're saving as well. So I'm gonna be excited when that one comes up.
Yeah, I mean, someone can take it. Yeah, it's up for
Yeah.
grabs still, so there's plenty of time. How
Quite
high
near the
up
bottom of
was
my list, that one, to be honest, Jay. So I'm not going to
I
take
know.
it, so you're safe from me, at least this
my,
time round.
my catchphrase? Each to their own. You know, we all like different things. We all like different things.
I had
How high
Jurassic
up?
Park pretty far
Yeah, I was gonna
down.
ask. Okay,
Yeah, I keep interrupting you, Jay. Sorry, you're the
no,
host.
it's okay. I'm
But
not.
yeah,
We're all hosts.
I like the energy. I just couldn't picture myself sitting. Like that
Mm.
was such a focus for me and what I was
Yeah.
thinking. But I do love the scores. I love like, oh, there's a dinosaur. And it's so big. It is like just a
Yeah.
large area. Yeah, if you're stuck in that area and that's all you're doing for the rest of your life, you're just gonna there's stuff for you to keep doing and moving to.
Yeah,
Now,
absolutely.
Jay, on my list, I had it kind of like in the middle, but like, are you adopting Skull Island into Jurassic Park?
Kenny, you're head of jurisdiction. You tell us. You
Okay,
tell us.
well, for the purposes of this episode, I marked Jurassic Park as Jurassic Park / Skull Island. Because Skull Island is its own land, but someone who will not be named said it does not count as part of the episode draft, as part of the draft, even though no one was going to have it anywhere near their top 10, I'm sure.
Not near my top 10, I can tell you that.
That was me. I just
Even
thought,
though when I asked, are we including it, and the next message down was you replying saying yeah, and then an hour later you're like, yeah, we're not doing that.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I just thought, have we forgotten about Central Park? Kenny, is that classed as an area in the studios?
No, that is part of New York.
Part of New York. Okay.
He's beaming.
claim.
He knows he got a good
Kenny's
one.
buzzing.
I got the top land.
Good pick. Nice area.
You know, honestly, I think sensational. Technically, wouldn't we say that's New York? Because it's not
Yeah.
Hollywood, is it?
Well,
No,
you're
definitely.
watching.
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
Definitely. I can see why you picked it now.
It's a good pick.
But are we watching shows? Because we're not doing attractions, I don't think. You said not to include the attractions, Jay. So are shows included?
I don't think that's what I said. I said you can take it whichever way you want. You can include attractions, but I tend to like to think about the actual land itself rather than
Think
attractions.
about the cement.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
It's up to you. Yes, that'll be my next pick. So it's completely up to you. Sam, you got two picks. What's your first pick of two?
I've got two. I mean, the first one's going to be obvious. The interesting one is more where I go second, because it's whether someone is going to go for my second pick or not. Somebody is 100% going to go for my third pick. So it's whether I move 3 and 2 around. But anyway, before we get into that, number one, it's the obvious one. I need to take it off that board. Sorry, Cassie. But for me, that is going to be Isle of Burke. For me,
Yeah.
the most complete land, whether you're there the morning, the afternoon, the night, it's got the feels, it's got the vibes. There's so much going on, whether that's the water, whether that's the dragons, to the side of the paths, whether that is the attractions, whether that is the meet and greet, arguably the best meet and greet, all of Universal Orlando Resort. For us, although we haven't stepped foot in it yet, it does have a kids area as well, which kind of ticks that box. It's got a fantastic show. It's got the music. And for me, some of the best, well, maybe one of the best rides, at least at Epic Universe, if not, again, at the resort in Toothless Wind Gliders. So even if I'm not riding it, just seeing it whizzing round the land, I don't think there are many lands out there where you do get that kinetic energy throughout. And yeah, for me, it is a real win. So Isle of Burke is my number one pick.
Did you call it Toothless Wind Gliders there, Sam? Are you doing another Bowser's Challenge?
Did I call it that? Well, that's fine. We'll go with it.
Toothless Wind Gliders, just
Kind
mixing
of like
up.
it. Kind of like it.
Yeah, why not?
It's another.
Why not?
What's the other one you did? I've forgotten it already. Mario Kart.
Madness.
I think it's like
Madness, that was it, yeah.
minecart. Yeah. Minecart challenge.
I don't know what it's actually called anymore. That's a
To
new
be
one.
fair,
Toothless wing
Universal are the
gliders.
best at names. If we're being honest, every attraction is about
Backwards.
10 words long. Maybe
Yeah.
they need to get me involved. Maybe I can bring something to
The
the
word
table.
count up. That's the
But
first Epic Universe pick of the draft.
that's it.
Sam, where are you going next?
Oh, can we talk about Burke though? Like for
Alright.
the rest of us? Yeah.
Yes, of course.
I had it high, but I did think about like I had it high, but I didn't expect it to make it back to me. But Viking training camp, the shade there is immaculate. So I know that that's like a big complaint about Burke specifically with the group here. But I was thinking about I figured Sam was gonna get it. I was like, Sam, the shade in there, whenever you do get to experience it, just it's so chill. And there's like bathrooms that are less chaotic than the rest of the park. It's so good. So enjoy the shade there.
It's the little things in life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Quieter bathrooms.
And that's
It
the
is.
one thing that I didn't even talk about is also the food there. So I didn't have a great experience with the mac and cheese cones, but so many other people rave about them that I need to try them again. But we went into the main restaurant, and honestly, that was spot on. So again, we will definitely be in there next time. So yeah, really good.
There's also the regular food at Spitfire. That's what I always like. They have food. They have vegan food. They have multiple pescatarian options, and then steak and maybe chicken. But such a
Yeah.
good variety for the non mac and cheese
The
people.
rice bowls. So
Mhm.
I think another thing about Burke is about like what Sam mentioned in meeting in the main dining hall is the portion sizes that you get for the price as well. Like we got so much food. I was shocked. I got a kids meal and it was like massive. And yeah, and the music. Can't forget the music.
Yeah.
Just blares around. Oh, just so good.
The walk around character is constantly entertained.
Mhm.
The tapestry in the restaurant, beautiful. Like, so yeah, good picks.
Good
I do
picks.
think that anyone yeah, don't get Kane to do it again. Not the drone noise.
no.
I do think, Sam, that anyone listening or watching this will just think that you've won already because Burke is that popular. People will just see Burke on your list and go, he's got Isle of Burke. He's won it. So, but we shall see. We shall see.
I really don't know where to go next, guys. I'm not going to lie. I don't. Kenny is my competition on my second pick, and he will have 2 more picks before me. So I don't feel like I'm going to get it, but I know number 3 won't be here. But anyway, I'm going to go for number 2. I don't think it's as popular out there in the community as much as I love it. I think people think it's a bit OTT, a little bit too much going on. To Danielle's comment earlier about Hogsmeade being busy, I think arguably there's one place at Universal Orlando Resort that is even busier, and for me, that is going to be Super Nintendo. So much going on, but I
Wasn't expecting that.
absolutely love it.
That
And by
was
Kenny- God.
that was the last one on my list. I was like, I figured Kenny would take it. Never in my life
Kenny is heartbroken.
would I pick that last for me.
No,
You're okay, Kenny.
I
For the people
I
listening,
feel Kenny.
Kenny's very sad, which makes me
Very
sad.
sad.
But at the same time, makes me quite glad that I did pick it. Not to make Kenny upset, but at least I know that wouldn't have been an option for me had I not gone for it by the sounds of it.
Sam, to quote you last week, you said to me, "You've made the happiest man in the world depressed. Now you've made him even more depressed."
He hasn't quit though
Okay.
yet. You made him
Not
leave
yet.
the podcast last week, and then he
Oh,
rejoined
that was
90
technical
degrees wrong.
difficulties. He didn't leave because of my takes. I don't think.
Well done, Sam, because that truly, regardless of how you feel about the crowds and stuff in it, I mean, it is probably the best theme land like ever. I mean, the theming alone, like if you could explore that place with maybe half the crowds, you could really appreciate just how amazing it really is. Like it's themed to the inch, every detail, everything. Like it's just chef's kiss perfect. Still my
If I could take
favorite.
Donkey Kong Country without Super Mario Brothers part, like I think I would be able to handle it better. It's just really overwhelming.
It is a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot, but Kenny loves it. Kenny embraces it all. Yeah, it wasn't on my list. I can confirm that. Cassie, was it on yours at all, or Nintendo?
Absolutely not. No, I think it's
You stayed very
amazing.
quiet
Don't
there,
get-
Cassie. You were very quiet.
Yeah, it's beautiful and I have fun and I think it's cute and great and it's one of the first places I go, but do I enjoy it as much as two other people in this. No.
We have anxiety.
Yeah,
Too much.
too much. Too much.
No, for me,
Anything else on Nintendo?
it's got a bit of everything. Yeah,
It does.
could be overwhelming, like overstimulating. I completely get that. I personally aren't impacted by that. So kind of from all those loud noises going in, like I'm in it. It feels like, I am part of that environment. I'm part of the game. And yeah, everywhere you look, there's lots of stuff to do. I haven't got the band yet. Kenny, you may well have got the band. Really looking forward to getting that. I think it's the next, obviously, evolution of the ones and really bringing that to life. So much kind of to explore as part of that. But yeah, whether it's in Donkey Kong, a little bit calmer, but it's got some good food. It's got the snacks. It's got Toad. Jay, is that one not doing it for you now?
That's not part of my personality anymore. I've dropped that one.
We got that one. That one hasn't lasted.
That's so
But yeah,
much it.
like I
Beef
say,
squash. Okay.
I completely get why other people may not have it high, but for me and my family, we love it. So yeah, I'll take
The
that one
attention to
off.
details, amazing in
Oh, yeah.
there.
Yeah, you can't doubt that.
Yeah.
Do you think it's kind of a love-hate world, Nintendo?
Yeah.
Would you say?
I can see that.
I feel like no one's going insane. I don't mind it. It's either it's too much, get me out of here now, or it is amazing. Like Kenny and Sam love it. There's not really an in between in my head.
And I think one of the criticisms of Epic Universe generally is just it's too loud. Like the music is cranked too high. And I think Nintendo just takes it that
Oh yeah.
one notch even further. It is, on steroids. But you know what? It does it.
It does it. Yep.
Making it. Kenny's in tears.
Hold
Poor
on, so I'm
Kenny.
over here thinking about the first time I saw Super Nintendo World, and I almost did cry. Like I remember going up the escalator and just being like, "Wow, I can't believe this is real."
I mean, even I will say when I first walked into that portal, when it opens up through the doors, my jaw literally dropped. So, like I said, it is amazing, but after 20 minutes, it's like, get me out of here now.
And just to Kenny's point just there before we move on, I remember the first time I saw a picture of it, but the Japan version, and it looked like CGI, but it was real. Just like how much they've absolutely nailed what it's supposed to be. Yeah.
Good stuff. Back to me then for my second pick after Jurassic Park. I'm still going to leave my number one because I think it's pretty safe unless someone does it out of spite, which is all fair in this game if you want to do that. But I don't think you will because it's not a very unless Danielle does. She might be the only one that has
I
it.
was like, I wouldn't do it out of spite because I don't know what we're talking about anymore, but I would take it because I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually going to stick in Epic Universe, and I'm going to go with Dark Universe. I'm a fully classic monsters convert. Never really liked it. Never really appealed to me. That whole gothic, spooky vibe. But I'm converted. I can happily say that now. As a world, I keep saying land. As a world, obviously we know it's, especially the back part. There's not loads going on, but to me, I'm not too bothered. The front part with the manor, the characters, just the gothic theming, that steakhouse, obviously the meet and greet that's kind of hidden in a way. You kind of stumble upon it somehow when you're looking for the bathrooms. I did. But yeah, the manor itself, and then Igor, and obviously I do think with time it's only going to get better and better. It's going to get developed at that back part, like the back. Kind of when you cut through to the left hand side to get up to Curse of the Werewolf, it's kind of just there's nothing there, is there? There's no way of dressing it up. There's nothing there. There's like a little pop-up store for Curse of the Werewolf before you get to the attraction. And then obviously you get to the Burning Blade Tavern, which is really cool and amazing. I do think it's kind of just a bit of an afterthought in a way. It's not, I was expecting it to be kind of one of the biggest parts of the world, but I kind of think it's just stuck at the back and kind of missed a little bit. I kind of thought it would be similar to obviously the fire-breathing dragon at Diagon Alley. Not quite as prominent as that, but either way, yeah, I'm going for Dark Universe. I don't know if anyone else had that high up or not. Maybe not. Maybe no, not too sure. So I think might pretty safe for that one.
Yeah, I had
It-
that number 5, so coming
Yeah,
up.
Pretty high still.
It was higher up for me, but was not the first Epic Universe one I had. So it's actually, yeah, Epic is dominating my list right now for what I'm next. So it's okay to say that. But
Recency
yeah.
bias, Danielle.
I know. But no, at Dark Universe, I love it. Igor's walking around all the time, so you're entertained quite a bit. The food there's very good, and then the music, and there's like the castle or the manor goes off. It's alive, not to quote the
Yeah.
portal itself. It's a really nice area, and you can ride your favorite ride just again and again and be content. So yeah, and Burning Blade
And-
has great drinks and food. So yeah,
And the bathrooms are well themed as well, Danielle.
yeah, we love a bathroom. Yes.
One day we'll do a bathroom episode. Within reason, by the way.
Yeah.
Then Super Nintendo World will finally be on my ranking list. So
Best bathrooms at the resort.
Yeah, I don't think there's a world or a land that I'd rather be at night time. To be honest, I think Dark
Yeah, I didn't
Universe
mention
is
that.
it, especially from a Halloween Horror Nights perspective. It's got all the feels. Yeah, and what Kenny's been telling me, Curse of the Werewolf comes alive at night as well. So looking
Comes alive,
forward to
very good.
experiencing
Very
that.
good.
See what I did there.
So Danielle, second pick. Hogsmeade
Yeah.
was your first pick. Where are you going next?
yeah, I had Hogsmeade for my first one. So I've got Potter covered for the next little bit. I thought you were gonna pick this one, Jay, but you went Dark Universe, which works out for me. I'm gonna take Celestial Park.
it.
Ambiance,
Damn it.
ambiance is great.
Oh.
There's grass
You okay,
everywhere. Food out the wazoo. There's so much food. I have both sit down restaurants, Oak and Star Tavern if I want something quick, and music. There's drinks, dessert. Yeah, there's so much happening. And then again, if we're taking to attractions, got number one. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Celestial Park.
The carousel you were referring to there, Danielle.
Yeah. I love a moon ship. So yeah.
Sam, you must be devastated that Celestial Park is taken away from you like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly in the top half of my list, to be honest. At one point, until maybe an hour ago, it wasn't the bottom world in Epic Universe for me. It's where it ended. But yeah, I think, again, based on the last comment I made about Dark Universe at night, Celestial Park at night is, mind-blowing. All those lights, and the show, just, yeah. So wouldn't it be my next pick? But it's a very, very solid pick all the same.
Yeah, I'm very annoyed, Daniel. I had it number 4, and I was kind of toying with going with that in my last pick. So yeah, I'm very annoyed at that. Good pick.
It
My
wasn't out
second-
of spite.
It was my number 4 as well, Jay. So I feel the disappointment.
Yeah,
By the
I'm
way,
depressed, for sure.
what are the chances? Just flat out depressed.
Yeah. God, that was my next pick.
No
She loves
sugarcoating
where
it.
you enter a park.
Yeah.
She was gonna go Celestial Park, and then she was gonna go Minion Boulevard.
Yeah.
Whoa! I'm
No,
sorry. That reaction was just like, whoa!
Tell us how you really feel, Kenny, please. By the way, what are the chances that the last 4 picks have all been Epic Universe?
I didn't realize how heavy my epic, and I'm actually doing like a live tribal right now. I'm not really going. I thought I had stuff listed out, so my picks aren't super accurate on what I thought going into this. But yeah, I want to tell you, all of Epic is very high, and then Super Nintendo World was my last one. So that's how split I am with the entire
Further.
park itself.
Wow.
Yeah, Burke, Nintendo, Dark Universe, and Celestial Park. That's 4 on the bounce for Epic Universe. Cassie, I mean, you could make it 5 in a row with Epic, but where are you going after Port of Entry?
Yeah, sorry, Kenny. God. Because
You're taking a beating today.
I could say an epic because y'all know how much I love Wizarding World Paris, but I feel safe with that because I know that a lot of you don't like Wizarding World Paris as much as I do. I'm going with Diagon Alley because it is ultimate. Yeah, yep. I knew that was it. Bye, Kenny.
Kenny, where have you gone?
I knew it was
Kenny's
gonna
left the
happen. Kenny,
Kenny's having
when
a
you
bad
didn't,
day.
I know. Kenny, when you didn't pick this first, I was shocked because I was like, I put it second on my list, knowing that you were coming in to pick it first. So, yeah, definitely a toss up between Paris and Diagon Alley for me, but I just think Diagon Alley just kind of hits the nail on the head with everything that you have. Nocturne Alley if you want to go and explore the dark arts. Like you have pretty much anything you could want in there. Food, butterbeer, beer, everything. Especially at Halloween Horror Nights, I factor that into.
I was going to say Death Eaters. Was that part of your thinking, Cassie?
Of course, of course.
I thought so.
Super cool. I could hang out in Diagon Alley all night at Halloween Horror Nights. So there's just a lot to offer. I know it's busy, and I say I'm affected by Super Nintendo's overstimulating. Diagon Alley does not affect me because I'm just like obsessed with it, and I just want to walk around all day. So yes, Diagon's my number 2. Sorry, Kenny.
It's different when it's your kid, is what people say, you know? Like Super Nintendo World's not my kid. Potter's my kid. So I'm good with the overstimulation.
That's right. It's a good way to put it.
Yeah. Diagon Alley, I had up there with Hogsmeade, like all the Potters to me, because I care a lot about it. What nudged Hogsmeade over for me was the sitting options versus just Leaky Cauldron and Diagon Alley. But I love the ambiance. I love the music. I love the Weasley twins. So I love their shop being represented in there. And I love just walking through. Like I know a lot of people didn't care that travel shop closed in Diagon Alley. I was heartbroken. Yes, I was heartbroken that shop closed. I wanted to buy all the travel posters from that place. I love just looking at that, all of that on the walls there. But yeah, and I really like that pick. So that's a good one.
Yeah, very good pick, Cassie. Very good pick.
Thank you.
Kenny, it feels like a lifetime ago since you picked New York off the ball, but you've taken a battering since then.
I feel like I've been beaten down this episode. So I will let you know that all of my top 5 is gone at this point. So now I'm getting into
Kenny's going for Toon Lagoon in his second pick.
No, but Cassie picking that one did free me up for another one that I actually do have pretty high up. It's like right outside of the top 5. I'm going to go with Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Ministry of Magic. So basically, if you can't have Diagon Alley, just really, really good substance.
Cassie just said, I think I'm pretty safe. And Kenny went, you know what? Fuck this. Enough of yours today.
I don't know.
Interesting pick. Back to epic.
Growing in my, in ranking for me, the more that I visited it. Like, of course, the ride, the queue, and all that stuff, all that aside, the rest of the land's theming is like perfect. It's basically everything they learned from Diagon Alley just stepped up to like another notch. And I appreciate it. I can't wait till we get a second attraction there. I think that'll be probably my favorite portal in the whole park.
I like that pick, Kenny. I had it in my fairly high up on my list. I don't love it, but I was like, it's still like to walk around. It's still really vibey. It's not too crowded, I don't think. Try and remember.
Everybody's stuck in the queue for Ministry.
Very true.
And,
very good point.
It's wider than Hogsmeade and Diagon Alley. Like just that entryway is a bit wider. I had Paris at number 2. I didn't take it because I wanted variety in the ones that I'm picking. I didn't want to like triple up on Harry Potter. But great food. Le Goblet Noir has the butterbeer crepes now, so you don't have to go to the cafe. You can enjoy the darkness of that back alley area. Bar Moonshine, they have the characters, they have the jazz band, it's very complete when it comes to where you want to hang out in the park. So I love Paris.
Yeah.
So
Cassie, you sad?
For sure. Very sad. I'm depressed ×2 now.
So that's 2 picks each for us all. I think this is where it starts to get really interesting because my top order of my list has just been absolutely decimated. So this is where you start having to make picks that may not be your favorites. I don't know. I don't want to speak for everyone else, but I've got 2 on my list. That's all I've got left.
That's my top 10 completely gone now. We've had 10 goes each. Well, 10 goes between us, and that's all 10 gone. So we're very much into the bottom half of the table now for me.
Not quite scraping the barrel yet, but we might get there.
We're not going down your number 1 pick yet, no.
Leave my one out of this. Danielle's still trying to figure it out.
I feel pretty good on it, and I'm worried because I'm before you now. So
that's very true. Yeah, very true. I'm going to be depressed times 12 in a minute. So Kenny, back to you again for your 3rd pick.
Oh, okay. All right. So let me look at my list again to make sure. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and disappoint Danielle here and go with Springfield, USA. Woo!
Enjoy all the Duff beer.
Oh, yeah, the Duff Beer Gardens. Get myself a Flamin' Mo. Oh, yeah. So this area is so underrated, in my opinion. And I know people make a big deal about, Hogsmeade when it opened and it was this immersive theme land. But people forget that Springfield was like the second one. Like that was the second time something was ever like fully fleshed out into a whole area and land like that. And I really think they did a fantastic job with it. And I think basically what's keeping the Simpsons like area there right now is just the fact they sell so much in food and merchandise and drinks and stuff. That's
So
the
many
case
turkey
for not
legs.
closing the Simpsons ride right now.
Carnival games as well, Kenny. Carnival games.
Yeah.
They cost a
Gotta have your
fortune.
carnival. Step right up.
Yeah, they talk about how butterbeer is like the first time you get to try something that you've only read about or seen in the movies, but like Duff beer, I think is a very excitable like drink. Like people get excited about it. That was a weird sentence, but people get pumped for Duff beer because you see Homer drink it all the time, and now you have the opportunity to do it. Buzz Cola, you have the opportunity to drink that. Like they're talking about everything else is themed kind of and different. Like it might have Shrek Swamp, but like Shrek doesn't eat a Shrek that's just themed to that. But like The Simpsons, you're eating and drinking what is in the cartoon itself. So I think I love a good theme. That's why I'm here with you all. But
The
yeah,
Lard Lad donut. I mean, that's like an iconic thing that's been like around for 30 years, and then you can get one at Universal Studios Florida. So I
Yeah.
mean, can't lose with Springfield.
It just reminded me about my experience at Duff Brewery, Danielle. Cassie, I know you're big on the cost of alcohol, but I remember we got 2 Duff beers and I think a corn dog, and it was like $38.
Mhm.
I was like, that is outrageous. I'm
'cause
not
I
going
think-
back here again.
I think the
I
Duff
mean, that's
beer
pretty
is
standard.
14. So 28 of that was beer. And then the corn dog, I guess, was 10.
Corn
Yeah.
dog was like 4 bites. It
Oh yeah.
was like $13. But that's just me being a type British person. Moving on then, back to you, Cassie, for your third pick.
Yeah, I could really take something and really upset all of you because I slightly like it.
Do it.
But I think I want to go for something because I really like the happy vibes in this area and the cuteness of everything. So I'm gonna take Seuss Landing. I know. I saw Sam's face. I was gonna take something else that's an Islands of Adventure that is about to go bye-bye, but I didn't because I knew
Stay
that
away from that.
I know. I knew who wanted it, and out of the kindness of my heart, I decided not to take it.
I don't think you should be kind.
Oh,
That's just-
cool.
Seuss is just very precious to me. Like I don't know what it is. I don't think it's going anywhere. I think
No.
walking through there kind of just gives you like you hear all the little like sneech noises and just like the rhyming and like it's just cute. And I always go for the cute things. Like I would have chose Paris for the cute animals. So staying on theme here.
Off all that, Kenny.
And I know Seuss Landing holds a lot of like a special place in a lot of people's hearts with kids. So I feel like some people may be on my side for this because it's just cute. So I'm taking it.
Nice.
And the food's
pick.
Food is great. Great
Circus
food over there.
McGurkus.
Chicken and waffles.
And
Who
the
hash?
teacher in me loves that this area still exists and it's all rooted to books. Like
Yeah.
for real, like not like just comic books or movies or tie-ins or anything. Like it's just literally straight up books. And
Yeah.
it warms my heart every time I see it.
So good.
Fun meet and greets as well. They're super cute. And the story
Grinch.
time. Yeah, the Grinch. So it's a well-rounded land.
I agree.
So I'm guessing it was on your list, given the face you pulled for the people who are just listening rather than watching.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, Sam, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah. Like I said, my top 10's already gone. 11 is still there on my list, but 12 and 13 have just gone between Cassie and Kenny's picks. So yeah, I think two solid picks. Like I said, Seuss, whether you're just walking through it and just seeing so much going on, whether you're stopping for the food, for the attractions, yeah, solid land. And yeah, a very, very good pick.
Back to Danielle, your third pick.
Yeah, for my third pick, I'm nervous about because I think I've beefed with most of this podcast, but not Jay directly.
I've left it too long, haven't I?
For this
I've
one,
left it too long.
I feel like I have pretty well-rounded stuff. So I'm going to move from Islands and Epic over to Universal Studios. I love a character meet and greet, and the hub
Fuck's
for
sake.
that is Hollywood Boulevard.
I'm off. I'm doing a Kenny.
Hollywood Boulevard.
Do it.
There's so many characters. I love it. It feels the most alive to me there. It's the key. This is what Universal Studios is about. So I love walking that because you get different experiences. Hollywood Boulevard has the horror makeup show. There's Mel's Diane. I almost said Diane. I did say it. Dive in. And then I don't know if it counts as Central Park, so maybe Kenny has it. If so, good job. But if not, I have the crepe stand, which I really love. So yeah, I just think it's very classic, and I don't need an attraction to be happy. So I really enjoy Hollywood Boulevard and Five and Dime and the Tribute Store. Whichever Tribute Store it is, often ends up there. So yeah. I'm really sorry, Jay. You just left it there. And I was like, I'm
I
pretty
know.
sure this is what he's talking about. And I'm sitting right here. So I don't know why he thinks it's safe, but okay.
Hashtag depressed. I don't think
But I
anyone else would
do-
have taken it. No one else would have taken it, I don't think, unless it got down to the last pick, maybe. But I didn't know where your stance was on that, Danielle. I took a risk and it's backfired majorly on myself.
And I do want to point out, Jay, that you have also highlighted it so much on Instagram, and it's made me appreciate it more. Like your little corner that you sit on. Parade viewing, another bonus for this one. But yeah, so thanks, Jay. But I'll be taking it.
I just love sitting on Hollywood Boulevard, whether that's by the bench outside Bourne or outside Schwab's, or mainly it's usually at the back of Mel's opposite horror makeup show. I just like getting a drink, sitting there, and just people watching. That's just my spot. And I know it's a bit of a left field one. It's not everyone's cup of tea, if you like, but that's just I don't know why. I can't quite put my finger on why I love it so much. Maybe it is the characters. I don't know what it is.
No, I
But
mean
it
it's
just
fantastic. And it's really, really close to what actual Hollywood Boulevard looks like. As a matter of fact, I tell people that it's a lot safer. You won't feel like you're going to get stabbed.
Yeah, cleaner. It's cleaner.
Yeah. Much cleaner.
That's
keep
funny.
that in.
And then also, yeah, so Jay, this is an advertisement for whenever you do go to the West Coast. I mean, Hollywood Boulevard is not what you think it is. It's not going to be Universal Studios Florida.
I need some kind of stab-proof vest. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, probably.
Right. Okay. Well,
I
thanks for the heads up.
there was a man, like a full-grown man wearing a diaper that was like getting people's faces. But anyway,
What is
every
this
Hollywood.
place you're talking about?
I'm telling you, Hollywood Boulevard, not what you think it is. But
This is
anyway,
why I don't try new places, because Orlando doesn't let me down like this.
He wants
Amen.
Orlando and chicken tenders. Please don't complicate his life.
That's all
Yeah.
I need in my life.
now the other thing I wanted to say was I really wish there was a way like the park could be reoriented so that Hollywood Boulevard's like the main street,
Yep.
if you
Mm.
will. Because I
Let it
really
be too
hate
crowded.
walk-
It's nice and quiet and peaceful. Leave it where it is.
No, but you walk in and it's like Minion Land, and you can't even tell where it begins and ends. And I just hate the entry area of that park.
Kenny,
Sorry.
you can tell where it begins and ends. You're in charge of
I
this.
know, but people don't. People honestly think the Minion Land sign is like the sign for an attraction.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, what's Minion Land? And they don't realize it's what you're walking through. Like
There's-
the attractions are on
There's
both
people
sides.
stood waiting for a queue, for a sign, just a sign. I mean, theme park people can be that idiotic, but they see what do you call it? Not Minion Blast, the other one, Minion Mayhem. They see that the first thing they walk in, and then they go straight in there, even though it's a 55-minute wait. It's just simple. Don't do the first thing you see. You don't need to do everything in order, which is what we used to do as a family growing up. You'd go and just do everything in order, wouldn't you? I don't know if that's the same for everyone else, Sam, or it's just a British thing. I don't know. We'll go with that. But yes, Danielle, I'm very sad, but great pick. I left
And
it's my
again-
own fault. My own fault.
Not out of spite.
I know.
Anybody else would have been out of
No.
spite. You knew I took it because I love it.
Exactly. I should have done what Kenny did. Kenny just went for New York straight away and got it out of the way. I should have done the same thing, but we move on. So I've got one area left on my list for my third pick. Obviously, can't have Hollywood Boulevard anymore, so I'm going to have to go with what Cassie mentioned earlier, and it's going to be the Lost Continent, which is kind of a weird pick because it's being demolished, Kenny, flattened, whatever word you want to
While
describe.
writing it.
I'm there for now.
But yeah, as I've said many times on this podcast before, I love it more than most. I'd say the vast majority of people are getting to Velocicoaster via the bridge, or they're going to Hagrid's into obviously through Hogsmeade, or they're even going to Seuss Landing. Very few people stop there, and I get it because there's no reason to stop in a way, really, because majority of people again are going for the ride to ride to ride. But I love again. I just love sitting, taking it all in. I've started to appreciate that a bit more in recent years. Just trying to slow down and not be ride to ride to ride. Something that Cassie, I think you're really good at. Like sometimes you'll go and not ride anything because you're just taking the vibes and getting a drink and sitting down in different parts of the resort and just seeing things from a different perspective, perhaps. So yeah, I love it. I love the vibe. The theming's still really good. I love the sounds. Obviously, Sam Fire Eaters Grill shout out, of course. Chicken tenders or stingers if I'm feeling a bit feeling fancy one day, feeling brave. So yeah, I'm taking the Lost Continent in my number 3 spot. So my list has now gone.
I think this is a great pick. I really enjoy Lost Continent. It's the first place whenever I haven't been pescatarian for that long. So just a couple years, and that was the first place I ate, and I was experiencing new menus, and they have very accessible food for me. So I really enjoy it. They have multiple options in a place that small, which is interesting. And not everybody can claim that. The fountain is so funny. If you can be where that fountain is talking mad shit, just hang out there. It's so good. Yeah, and then you have Mythos. So if you want to, there's just a lot, and I love the shops. It's very it's unique. It's not as theme parky, so it's like good paintings and jewelry and stuff that's nice to look at. I personally wouldn't pay for the sidekick because I don't think they tell your future long enough, but I think it's fun that that's an offering because that seems very outdated. So I like that Lost Continent is true to who it is. It's not trying to be anybody else. It is Lost Continent. So I really respect that pick. I know that you've recently received a comment like, who would spend 14 days in Orlando?
Don't get
But
me
this is the
started.
type of stuff. This is the type of stuff you get to
I know.
enjoy when you're not
Mhm.
there for just 2 days. 2 days, you're going Hulk, Velocicoaster, take the train. We got to get next door. Like that's it. But when you're there for the 2 weeks, you get to enjoy Lost Continent. You get to enjoy Hollywood Boulevard. So like, yeah, it's worth staying longer if you want to experience more stuff.
Someone called me Jeff Bezos because I go for 2 weeks. And they clearly don't understand
The ticket.
anything. I wish I had that much money. I wish I was rich. But yeah, some of the comments on that video, absolutely
People are crazy.
batshit crazy.
Yeah.
Honestly, you just got to laugh. Like telling me what to do, and like we can literally do what we want. Anyway, I'm not going down there again. Not going down there again. So yeah, Lost Continent is my 3rd pick. Sam, it's back to you, and you get the complete your first person to complete the lineup. So what's going to be your 3rd?
My 3rd is quite an
Unpick
easy
is
one,
now.
actually. This was number 11 on my list. So when I said a while ago my top 10 are gone, well, actually, this one stayed clear. And it's got, for me, one of the best attractions out there. I know we're not here to ride attractions, but, you know, it's got
The
one of the
obvious
best.
pick.
I already know.
It's got an absolute banging soundtrack. And, you know, to show my hand quite early on, if you go back to the Islands of Adventure soundtrack, there is so many songs from this land on there. Actually, it's got other okay attractions as well. One of them's a bit of a headbanger. One of them, for some reason, little babies can ride and spin. And one's quite fairgroundy. So I'm going to Marvel Superhero Island. I think, yeah, it's a little bit dated. You could say that's the comic book theme. You could say it was ahead of its time and it was what was coming to Frisco. But I just think, you know what, it's a great way to start your day. If you're not going in for early park admission, you take a left. You've got the screams of people going round on Hulk. You've got that vibe. You've got that pump. You've got that atmosphere. It's got the Islands of Adventure skyline. The iconic Hulk. It's got that raw. Yeah, I think it's just a great place. Whether you're sitting down for a little bit or whether you want to, do some exploring or you want to ride some. So it didn't make it into my top 10, but I think it's a very solid mid-tier land. So that is my number 3.
Great pick.
That's
Like, honestly, I'm surprised it didn't go sooner.
I was about
If
to
we
say the
didn't have
exact same
Epic-
thing. That's
Yeah.
the same thing.
if Epic was not included, like if Epic wasn't a thing, Marvel would
Mhm.
have been one of the top ones, I think, because of just that old comic-y book feel that we all like. I think Marvel's a great pick. Like obviously I know we're not taking in rides, but just Spider-Man in general, what a great superhero. Like it's just the vibes, the music. It's always so fun in there. I love walking through there.
It's a great meet
And
and greet as well.
meet and greets. I was about to say, hey,
Yeah.
Cyclops. I mean, there's loads, isn't there? Wolverine.
Oh yeah.
The guy with the knee pads on. I forgot what he's called. Doctor Doom, is that? I don't know. Then you got
I
Storm,
think-
Force, and all those people. I don't know.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Lots of
Loads
them.
actually.
And it's got some really cool bits of merch, like well and truly outside my budget. Maybe in your budget by the sounds of it, Jay. But in some of those stores, like $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 sort of stuff. But
Penny's like, I've got a new prop to get.
Oh, absolutely not.
And the
The
comic book that is always changing. So like it's not stagnant. Those comic books that are offered, the props, the movies, whatever sign, it does change. Marvel was low on my list because I took food was a huge factor for me. And Marvel's food is not it. They do have the Auntie Anne, so you and Kenny have that going for you and your selections.
yeah,
But
Cinnabon.
yeah, Marvel, the music, I agree. Like the energy and that land is super fun. And I love the meet and greets. But yeah, just food alone knocked it out. I wasn't even looking at it at all. But I think people who listen and watch this will be surprised that it went this deep into it without getting
I'm
picked.
surprised. Like just thinking about it, I'm like, you know what? I like that area of the park. I don't know why I didn't put it on my list, but I guess that just shows the caliber of the resort, I guess, because it's so high energy in it. Like you're walking around, I mean, if you're feeling good, if you've got a headache, it's probably not the place to be because the music's like pumping, but it's like you do get hyped, don't you?
Yeah, it's a
My
good one.
list is not a place to be if you're hungover.
Cassie, that was for you.
Yeah. All right, Sam. Heard.
But yeah, I think, like you say, it probably is quite high up on some people's list. And had I not gone for Nintendo, which I think you either love or hate, if I'd have gone Diagon Alley, which was my other choice of do I go for that, I think I probably did have a good variety across the board, but I'm in it now. What I don't know is my number 4 pick because I'm between two. I can go for the one
Love
that
this
is
one.
next on my list, but I don't think anybody else would have this as their pick of choice. It would just be more that's what's left and that's what they're kind of stuck with. Or I've got one that we have absolutely trashed on this podcast numerous times, which has been mentioned, I don't know, in the last 10 minutes or so. But actually, it has got a feel to it. You know, it has got some all right attractions in it, but just walking through a land, it's got a lot going for it, I think. But
We represented on Danielle's shirt by any chance?
that could be the one. But Kenny's worried, and I like Kenny, so I'm not going to go there. But I'm doing this for you, Kenny. So if my list is shit now, I'm doing it for you, buddy.
Sam, just take it. Take
No,
it.
No.
you can be mean. You can be mean. You can be mean.
No, it's fine. I'm going to go to the one which I put higher, which is going to be very niche. It's not going to be somewhere that Jay is going to have high on his list, but it's what I ranked higher in terms of an experience, in terms of ratings. No, I take it back. I'm going Toon Lagoon.
What's going on?
Jelly Willy! I thought you were going to take Minions because that was brought up in the last 10 minutes. I don't remember Toon Lagoon in the last 10 minutes, but maybe.
I think just as a passing comment. My other one was DreamWorks,
Mhm.
which we love as a family, and I think it's well themed. There's a lot going on, but I'm gonna have to go down the list a little bit, and I'm going Toon Lagoon. Like I said, again, there's lots of noises. Again, maybe not one for Cassie. If you're wanting to get wet, there is some great water rides there that are gonna get you absolutely drenched. The effects. It's got the Pass Holder Lounge, which is a great place to be. Go get your magnet and things. It's got some decent stores. It's where I had the Nestle Toll House stew and sat down there for a little
Very
bit.
nice.
I think it's. I mean, we're talking bottom of the list here. It's clearly not on
If
the
you
same
hated that
level
much, pick
as
something
those.
else. Pick something else.
But I mean, if Hollywood Boulevard was there, that was the one I had one above Toon Lagoon. So maybe I'd have gone for that. But
Yeah.
it's iconic. Would I be sad to see it go? No. Do I think there is, more relevant IPs that and they could do a far better job now? Yes. But I still think it's a staple of Ireland's. Even if you're just walking through it's part of the experience. And you never know, maybe 2026 is the year of a BMX show, and maybe that theatre will come back to life, and we'll
Yeah,
get
well, Matt
version
Hoffman.
7 of Matt Hoffman's BMX show in there. But yeah, my final pick for tonight, Toon Lagoon.
Good one. Good one.
I just left it. I obviously would have taken it as my fourth pick if it was still there, but I didn't want to take a first, second, or third pick for Toon Lagoon. But Olive and Popeye's meet and greet is so fun and cute. If you have any opportunity to meet them, do it, because they are very interactive, and I think it's always worth talking to them. And it's often a short line. Great ice cream, great food. I think the rides are fun if you're prepared for them. No one likes water rides if you're not prepared for them. That's why they get so much hate. But if you go in with an extra pair of socks, you're good to go. I love even though they don't have Toon Lagoon merch, I love the stores there. I think it's really fun. And then just like, you can watch people on Dudley Do rides, but I just love that feel. I love what it looks like. I love the big loud stuff and the decor, and I like how old it looks. That's something that, I mean, this is literally a store. It's what's the matter with you? And I think it's fun. But yeah, Sam, I think you're kind of disrespecting it as you pick it, which I don't appreciate, but I understand that you had to take something.
Danielle's like, I would have given this so much more.
Yeah.
Right, so if my list is correct, then it's back to myself for my final pick. We've got 4 areas all in. Kenny, you're all right. I've not even started yet. Your head's in your hand already.
I'm just upset because we're down to like the shittiest things at Universal Orlando right now. I'm so sad.
It was always going to happen, but I don't think I've got a choice, to be honest. I don't like 2 of the areas left. I don't mind one of the areas, but it obviously wouldn't. I don't spend a lot of time in there for obvious reasons. I'm kind of just going against everything I've said, and Sam is going to call me out majorly, but I'm backed into a corner because I'm not going to San Francisco, obviously. I'm going to have to go for World Expo at the very top of Florida. Kenny, you're not supposed to laugh.
You've cheered him up again.
What did you want me to pick?
That was going to be mine. Yeah, it was
San
perfect.
Fran, Minion Land.
I was just laughing because when I made my list, I started at 20 and put World Expo there.
Yes, I agree. I agree. As a, I mean, it's not really an area, is it? There's. I mean, to be fair, I like it up there because it's out the way. It's quieter. I feel like some people don't even know it's up there. Like they don't even go up there. They'll just go across the Diagon Alley and then Simpsons and then literally miss it out because they probably don't even know anything's up there. I like the bathrooms up there. They're quiet, Danielle. Another tick.
I was gonna,
It's got the quite a lot of Coke freestyle machines in that little hut next to the attraction. I know we're not talking attractions, but I'm gonna take it into consideration on this one because I love Men in Black. So there's that. And I don't want to go off topic, but if you want to take a break, like out of the busy crowds, where Fear Factor is, you can just take a minute, like joking about. There's no one there. You can, if you've been a bit overwhelmed, which I'm not afraid to say, I've been that person before. I actually remember sitting outside the bathrooms we were talking about there, Danielle, outside Men in Black, just taking a minute one year because it was all a bit too much. So yeah, I've not got much to go off with the final 4 left, so I'm going to go for World Expo.
You're missing one of the best parts. The music there is bomb. Like that is literally like Toon Lagoon. I was gonna pick World Expo, whatever. It is Will Smith, Get Jiggy With It, and it's like there's just constant. Like if you need to feel a little something as you're walking through, and you need to get a little pep back in your step.
Missing something.
You need to go through World Expo because it's music wise, like song wise versus scores. Yeah, they're powerful. They make you feel something. No, this gets you excited. You're like,
it must be the money.
There we go. I was waiting for that. That's the one. That line every time.
That's the one.
I feel like it's on loop though. I will say I've forgotten one of the bad parts of World Expo, and that's just down from the attraction. The vacation people that constantly try and harass you, and you've got to just not make eye contact and just walk past because they know that I'm not a local.
Everyone, say you're from Brazil. They cannot talk to you if you're from Brazil. Everyone, listening to this? Because Brazil, they have certain checklists of who can purchase like they have to make sure you're a certain age. If you're married, if you're this or that. If you say you're from Brazil, that is, have a good day. Have a good day. Yeah. So if you ever make eye contact I'm sure they're very nice. They're trying to feed their family. I totally understand that.
Yes.
I don't have money for vacation like house, you know. So yeah, just say you're from Brazil.
No hablo English. That's
Yeah.
what I'll say.
There you go.
Did I say that right? Close enough.
Close enough.
I mean, World Expo was like a thing back when Back to the Future was there, but I mean, after that closed, I mean, they should have just rethemed that whole area around Men in
Yeah.
Black.
Mm.
Agree.
Yeah, well, World Expo might not be around for too much longer, if all the rumors are to be true. But I mean, bring back Fear Factor. At least that was something else to do. I never saw it. I don't think, but yeah, I
You
guess
were
it's all
missing
Horror
out.
Nights themed now, isn't it? I'm Team Matt Hoffman for BMX stunts.
I was gonna say, I know you're not Halloween Horror Nights Street, but I know Kenny and Cassie brought it up when they're in their selections. I didn't even mention mine, Good Scare Zone, but that is the entry to two houses right there. Boom.
Yeah.
Ready to go. So
Yeah.
and they were normally pretty good
That
houses.
might be the only thing saving that area, honestly.
Mhm,
Penny,
yeah.
you stop slating my pick. I didn't take your pick. It was the others.
Oh my gosh.
I had no choice. I don't like the others.
I
I'm not
know.
going to pick San Francisco because I do not like that
That's
area.
your mortal
Again,
enemy.
Exactly. It's got a lot. I know you'll say it's got a lot of great food options, but I'll leave that for whoever's left with it, I guess, if it gets picked.
Oh no, I was saying, well, I was thinking about what's in San Francisco. I'm like, well, you know Jaws. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
You can get one of those pearls.
A nice photo op. Yeah.
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 Some toilets.
They're busy, them toilets. Don't go in them ones.
Yeah.
I think so. If we're going to talk on toilets real quick, the World Expo ones right next to Men in Black are busy, but if the one that are on the edge of Diagon Alley in London
Mhm.
and World Expo, if we're counting those are the good ones. I'm not going to
Mm.
necessarily put my stamp of approval on the ones right by Men in Black because those are pretty busy.
Back to Cassie. Is that right?
No, it's
Uh,
Danielle.
Yes, Danielle.
Fuck, I
Then
so nearly got it all right tonight. Damn it.
Mario again.
Uh,
I think you're at the
Danielle.
end because you're first.
Oh my
Danielle.
gosh. Woo. All right.
Danielle, your
Uh,
final pick. Is that right?
Yeah, my final pick is just going to be based on where I can sit, where there's activity going on, and where there's some food. So I'm going to go with DreamWorks.
Mhm.
I'm going to go with DreamWorks. I love, as I've said, I think 17 times, there's character meet and greets. I'm a big fan of Shrek Swamp Snacks because I love the mud pudding because it comes with a shovel, and I think that's fun.
What
There's
is that
good
pudding?
ace-
Sorry, Danielle.
It's pudding, crumble, like chocolatey cookie stuff, and then Shrek's comes with a centipede. So if you're used to dirt in a cup, it might be like gummy worms, but these are centipedes. Like they are really fun.
Oh.
But yeah, so there's not the most going on. It's obviously a last pick for the board, but I think it is a complete land, which I can't say about the other two options that Cassie and Kenny are gonna go through. But yeah, I think DreamWorks is cute and fun. And if I get really bored, I'm not 6 foot and I can go on roller coaster. So my knees are pretty okay on there. And I think listening to Donkey, Shrek, and Fiona meet and greet is a good people watching spot because Donkey's a little sassy boy over there.
He is.
Yeah.
That's a great pick.
Unfortunately, I'm over 6 foot. I'm the only one on this podcast who is abnormally tall. So I can't go on those rides.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with DreamWorks. So that's rounding out my picks.
I think you have missed the best bit of DreamWorks, at least
Okay.
in my childish view of
Yeah,
the world.
we all know what's coming
Farting slide.
Oh yeah, Shrek Swamp is really fun.
Sam, Danielle's an actual comedian, you know. Doesn't need to do
Also-
fart
Farts
slides.
are all it needs.
This is such a niche thing. I just grew up in a household that we did not say the word fart, so it makes me uncomfortable.
Poops are all.
Okay, what
we
did you
need.
call them?
We called it passing gas, and a worse word, in my opinion, toot.
Yeah.
You're so posh, Danielle.
Uh, so to this day, like I just can't. Yeah. So it's the passing gas slide.
Yes, come on, Sam.
That's pretty funny. And
Food's
Danielle,
so
what a great
cute.
pick. But there's a lot of great food over there.
Mm.
I love the food and
It's
DreamWorks.
vibrant, it's colourful. I don't mind that pick.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
this is really, really random, but Huckleberry does not get much representation in Florida. It's like just a flavor that's not really here. But when I lived in Idaho, it's super prominent in Idaho and at Montana. And oh my gosh, I'm blank. Branch's ice cream is
Mhm.
Huckleberry flavored, and I just think that is so random, but it's super sweet, and I really enjoy it. And I think I've told the story how my niece thinks I live at Universal, so she said she wants to get Poppy's ice cream at Aunt Danielle's house, and that
Oh.
just is like, so I love that little ice cream stand. But yeah, I just
Yeah.
really like Huckleberry, and I think it's really cool that it has representation in the park.
Agree.
I wish I could live at Universal.
Yeah,
That's
me
so
too.
cute that she thinks that though. Danielle
Yeah.
lives at
And-
Universal.
Go to Poppy's house. Go to Poppy's at Danielle's house. Yeah.
Very good. Cassie, not much left for you to choose for. Which way are you going with this one?
Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be surprised here, but I have had traumatic experiences in San Francisco, unfortunately, so I'm not going with San Francisco. Yes, if we were saying based off of Horror Nights, because that was Club Horror in San Francisco, heck yeah, I would have put that at the top of my list. But I'm actually going with Minion Land. I don't have much to give here. I don't, but again, we're not taking, yes, there's a sweet, cute minion.
So cute.
So cute. But like honestly, y'all, if you look around at like the way they painted the buildings, it's also colorful. The Bake My Day shop's cute. They have fun character meet and greets. They have a lot to offer for kids, which I think is really great. I mean, obviously the kids love it. Not taking attractions into base here at all because I hate the attractions in Minion Land. But I think that it's a really, really just cute, fun area. And the food's good. The Minion Cafe. I mean, if you think about it, they have like the great mac and cheese. I mean, they have a lot of good food. So I'll take Minion Land.
Penny, is Illumination Avenue, is that part of Minion Land? Just to confirm.
Yes. So the way they market it is that it's Illumination Avenue is in Minion Land. No, Minion Land is on Illumination Avenue.
I remember you saying that recently. Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest, like I don't hate the area. I just hate that we have the worst version of that because this exists other places, other Universal parks. And I think what helps is that it's more contained like an actual land is. Ours seems like it's really just shoehorned in so we can meet our quota of having a Minion Land in name only. But it really isn't. Like it's just not as good as it could be, I think.
Yeah.
So here's my little daydream. Like if they had decided to replace Back to the Future with like Despicable Me way back then or whatever, I think that whole area would have worked really well as a Minion Land.
Yeah.
But because they've got Springfield back there, they had to put Minions somewhere, and it's like, okay, well, the whole front half of the park now.
And we need gaps between the yellow characters. Like you can't have them next to each other. It gets confusing. But yeah, I think the issue with the Minions is that is the face of Universal, and Universal deserves more than Beto greeting you as you arrive. But if you love theming, Minions has it down. She said that she's not accounting for theming, but the VillainCon line, so good. All this stuff in yeah. What'd you say?
Accessible as well. That ride.
Yeah. It is accessible. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, I was never gonna, unless I was in Kenny or Cassie's spot, I was never gonna pick it. But I understand the appeal.
Could we have chosen Music Plaza as an area? Is that technically an area or not?
Technically, it's not. I guess it's weird. I don't know what they classify Music Plaza as. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to say it's New York, and that.
You know what you can do in Music Plaza? You can touch grass, Kenny. Fake grass.
But
I wouldn't recommend sitting there because hot. Baking sun.
But I recommend everyone go look up pictures of other Minion Lands, and you can see like why this one is just such a disappointment.
There's nowhere to sit. Am I wrong? I can't even
there's
picture a
nowhere to sit.
table.
There's a couple of benches outside the store on the side near
Maybe.
Rip Ride, maybe,
Like
but
two.
like two, where the face painting happens.
Oh, we'll just sit on the curb like all the tourists, you know? And then
Yeah. Good parade viewing, Cassie. You have that going for you.
Yeah, that's true. Great parade view.
And I love Minion Cafe. I mean, it's great.
The food's great.
And I really like the props in there. And like, I don't know, if you have seen the movies, it is well represented in that cafe. It's super cute.
And to answer your question, Jay, Music Plaza is in New York.
There you go. Kenny's taking it. First off the board.
I told you New York's the center of like the resort, basically. I mean, come on.
It's about half of studios by the looks of this map.
Rounding it all off then, Kenny, final pick.
Well, I guess I have to go with I want y'all to know that I would rather pick like the bus area where you get picked up out before you get to City Walk before I pick this area.
So funny.
I'd rather pick the stairs that you would walk up, to get to the second level of City Walk.
You'd rather pick the car park.
I would literally pick the parking lot.
Garage,
Voodoo
sorry.
Donuts.
Yeah.
Anywhere else at the resort, literally.
So
think I
San
drive.
Francisco, just what a disappointment, waste of space area of the park. I cannot wait till they retheme it. Like it's never going to be demolished, but please just do something different with it. I mean, it is dead. It's just a reminder of what we lost, and then a painful reminder of what they decided to put there.
Yep.
I think
Got
this could be
Shea
seen as an
Alcatraz, Kenny.
investment.
Yeah, that's true. Now, I will say there's some positives. Like, I really like Shea Alcatraz. Like,
Yeah.
Murph makes a really good, and just gives you the show and everything. And, you got Shark Photo Op. There's Richter Burger that I haven't been into in like 15 years.
Their fries are great.
Oh, sure. There we
And
go.
their milkshakes.
Oh, awesome. Don't they have something called a Mother Nature? Like, is that a burger or something? Or
Yeah,
sandwich?
it's I can eat it. Mother Nature. It's like plants.
Gotcha.
Plant-based. Yep.
There's great
The-
seating in the back of the like on the
Oh, yeah.
where you can sit by the water.
Oh, I do like sitting there. That's a good point.
Right back there.
Yeah. And HHN, is that a good scare zone usually? I think. No?
It's
Kind
San
of.
Francisco is used as a house, but if you are sitting there, you can literally hear the chainsaws from all over, like across the area. It's a nice ambiance spot during Halloween Horror Nights if you're not looking to just be constantly in the action. It's really good.
Yeah.
But it was
Very
Club
good.
Horror this past
It
year.
was Club
Yeah.
Horror this year. Yeah.
That was it. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah. Yeah. To be fair, forgetting about the obvious bad thing, maybe San Fran's not quite as bad as what I'm making out. I said that area.
Yeah.
Next to Richter's, they're shaded seats, aren't they? I think as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
are
you
shaded.
can get,
They've got
like,
like tables.
Water viewing, like, because
Mm.
has anyone ever been to Lombard's? Like, I've never eaten there, but I've always wanted to.
No.
Yeah,
Good for-
Lombard's for me, it's super great. And they also are one of the restaurants that do the annual pass holder specialty items during pass holder appreciation months. But they're super nice, underrated because everyone's so focused on Mythos if they're eating inside the park or they're eating at City Walk. But yeah, nice seating outside. I think they also do specialty seating for annual pass holders, so you can sit upstairs during appreciation months. But yeah, they're really good. And they finally took the bacon out of the clam chowder. Amazing.
Okay, so I don't feel so bad about my pick now because I was really down on it for a while. I'm like, man, I get the worst land in the whole resort.
No, Kenny, I thought I was doing you a favor by picking Minion Land because I thought you liked San Francisco more than Minion Land.
I mean, it's a game of inches.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true.
It's so funny. I was really down on it for a long time. Yeah, you went on a whole parking lot spiel 10 minutes ago about
Yep.
I almost did want to ask. I'm like, can we include City Walk in this? No.
No, I know. Hilarious.
Right. Just before we finish up, then I think that should be everyone's 4 picks. Quick recap, so we can try and work out who we think is the best list. We probably won't agree anyway, but Kenny, your 4.
All right. I think number 1 was New York. Then I had Ministry of Magic, Springfield, and San Francisco.
That's it.
My number 1 was Port of Entry. My number 2 was Diagon Alley. My number 3 was Seuss Landing, and number 4 was Minion Land.
Yeah.
I had Hogsmeade, Celestial Park, Hollywood Boulevard, and DreamWorks.
And I had Jurassic Park, Dark Universe, Lost Continent, and World Expo. And finally, Sam.
Yeah, number 1, Isle of Burke, Nintendo, Marvel Superhero Island, and Toon Lagoon.
Really interesting. I don't know what anyone else thinks in terms of who's potentially got the best list or most stacked list in Europe. I guess we'll probably differ in terms of who we think got the best list, but any thoughts?
Oh, Sam, hands down. Like, I mean,
Sam's got a good.
Sam's got good, and I think Jay's turned out pretty good too.
Yeah.
Sam's
That's
gets
my
knocked
4.
for Super
I will
Nintendo.
Expo let me down.
No, I think Sam's is pretty good.
I think if I'd have gone Diagon Alley when I had the chance over Nintendo, I think that would have probably
Sealed the deal.
been, yeah.
See,
For sure.
see, for me, I think it's definitely between Danielle and Cassie, in my opinion. Just from what I like. I mean, Hogsmeade,
Yeah.
Celestial Park, Hollywood Boulevard, even DreamWorks, really nice, vibrant, fun area. And obviously, Port of Entry, that's got some weight to it. That has got some
Just
weight
like
to it.
Port of Entry is just up there. Yeah.
Exactly. And Diagon Alley as well. That's two huge hitters there. Seuss
Yeah.
Landing, also very good. Again, the 4 picks are going to be
Kenny's
always
face.
not great.
His
Hey,
reign
Kenny
is
won-
over.
Kenny won the last one. He's got to move over for someone else to win. He got really great picks on the last one.
Kenny, what were you pulling faces for? You're not a fan of Port of Entry?
Oh no, I like Port of
He just
Entry.
looks depressed.
I'm sad about my list. I'm like, man, my list came out bad.
You got first pick as well.
Your
Yeah.
first pick.
Sometimes getting the first pick doesn't, because the way the draft moves, it's like someone else is going to take it to take the
It's-
other stuff that you like.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like if you eat all your candy right at the beginning and
Yeah.
you're like, oh, shoot, I'm out of candy, but I really liked it.
Yeah.
But everyone else is eating candy and I don't have any. That's what
Exactly
your New
right.
York was.
Penny in New York. Yep.
I know, because I knew no one was going to have it first, but I felt like if I don't get it now, people are going to be, that's like the first one you get is your second, or like, you know, when you're kind of running out of your favorites.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
let me just
I mean,
take it off.
in terms of weight, obviously Sam going Burke first. Burke is extremely weighted with the popularity of it and how well-rounded and complete it all is. So that obviously is a huge benefactor. But again, Nintendo's a bit Marmite, I think, for a lot of people. Marvel, very good pick. And Toon Lagoon. I'm not saying anything on Toon Lagoon because I learnt my lesson the last time. I got bullied.
I think we've
I
all
was-
got good lists, though.
It was
think,
Instagram who bullied you, right?
I think it was Twitter, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Twitter. Yeah. Mean people.
I
on there.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree, Sam. I think everyone, when you look at everyone's list, they all each
Yeah.
have something.
So my
I mean-
top 10 were the first 10 to go. So, that was spread across all our lists. So from my perspective, everybody's got at least 2 strong picks, if not into 3. So, yeah.
3 of
Yeah.
my 4 were in my top 7. So I feel pretty good about that. But I just also seem to have a lot of different interests in y'all, it seems like.
I'm not forgiving you about Hollywood Boulevard, Danielle, but you've got
I
great
know.
taste. Great taste. And everyone obviously listening and watching this episode, I mean, comment below and let us know who you think's got the best list. It's hard, like you said, Sam, because our top 2s are all stacked and it obviously derails somewhat. But yeah, let us know who you agree with most. Who are we saying is winning? Who are we picking? Not Kenny this week. Not this time, Kenny. You're not winning this one. I mean, if I had to vote, I'd go for Danielle. That's my vote.
I'm going to go Cassie.
Spreadsheet open.
If it's not me, I'm going Cassie.
I think mine's split between Danielle and Sam because Sam has Burke, but Danielle has Celestial Park, which, yeah.
Kenny, where would your vote, apart from yourself, go?
Probably go with Sam.
That's cleared nothing up. We've all got such different tastes. What a pointless exercise that was.
I like Jay's.
You know what I mean? We
I
all
know,
like.
yours
we all
is kind of growing on me the more I read it.
Yeah.
Just
You
forget
got
about the
like
last one.
OGs on there with Dark Universe, which is going to be a great land no matter what.
I mean, Jurassic Park getting no mention. Obviously, Dark Universe, The New Kid on the Block, Lost Continent, obviously going, but it's got that pull. And
It
then
does.
I've got a bit of a wasteland at the bottom.
I like
yeah.
mine. I'm happy with mine.
I feel like people are sleeping on mine, but whatever.
You got some good stuff.
Yeah.
Kenny, for me, yours is great because Paris was my number 2. Obviously, you and I are the Simpsons truthers. But yeah, but that just shows, unlike some of our other podcasts, this is very well rounded on
Yeah.
our feelings.
And
We're
like
not
I always
questioning.
say, this is what makes it so good because we all have such different opinions. We're not just agreed on the same stuff. So I guess that's what makes it great and why we love Universal so much for different reasons.
Absolutely.
And on that beautiful bombshell, I think we'll call it there for this week's episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. I love a draft. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, do let us know in the comments who you think has got the best list, and we will see you all again next week.
Bye.
See
Yeah.
ya. And he's depressed.